Discord killed it. Alright, you guys should be seeing me now, but I gotta go back to my other screen real quick.
Yeah, you're a little bit blue right now.
Alright, I'll just have to fix this on the fly. Alright, you guys should be seeing me now. Maurice, you just have to use the PTT. I think everybody's PTT except for mine. Alright. Well, appreciate you guys all joining. Happy New Year's to everybody. Not quite New Year yet, but we're getting there. Yeah, on your phone, Maurice, just scroll up and then there's a little PTT button. Go to the voice channel. Alright, I think I've got everything running now. I'm just losing a lot of frames according to my preview window. But we should be good other than that. See if I can minimize.
Yeah, there's a little lag.
A little bit of lag, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can like preview or like I don't know if minimize will help or not. I'm running so much shit on this computer. But yeah, you guys should be hearing yourselves on there too. On the stream. But yeah, had everything working this morning, and I went to work today, and then came home from work, and nothing wants to work now. So I've been fighting it for about the last almost hour. I think I started it like I think I started messing with all this about 10:30ish, and I had to reconfigure everything. I even dropped the quality settings down to 720, and it still just doesn't want to work. This computer is just a piece of crap, so it's gonna have to get another one at some point. But yeah, just thought I'd get on here and hang out for a little bit. Just kind of play a little bit of radio, maybe. Just hang out here for New Year's. What are you guys up to?
Hey, Maurice, probably what you want to do, you and Joe both, is down at the bottom of the screen, like down below your name or whatever, click on it, and you should see like a hang up button and a rocket and stuff, and you raise that up in the air and go all the way to the bottom of it, and then you should be able to go into your audio settings, and you have to click on push to talk down there at the very bottom.
Is really nobody on SSB right now? On POTA? Kind of surprised by that.
From what I understand, a lot of people don't do any sideband at night for POTA. Usually some digital mode, CW and FT8.
Yeah, everybody looks like they're on FT8 right now. I was hoping to try to work some parts on the air, but there's just nobody on there. I was gonna check the DX cluster too and see if there's anything, but nothing at all. Says I only got 2 viewers right now, so I guess everybody else left. You can't unmute yourself in Discord. Swipe up that menu and it should let you unmute. Joe? Yeah, I don't know how bad the buffering's gonna be. I've got a whole lot of stuff running, and my CPU's not even halfway, like, maxed out, but it's nothing wants to work on this computer, so I think I'm gonna have to kill the restream chat and see if it'll minimize that. Yeah, there we go. That's not... I killed one app to try to fix it, and now it disconnected all the chat link. The channel that you're going to want to look for, Joe, is going to be the one that says live stream hangout. You should have permissions in there. That one's defaulted permissions.
Okay, looks like I was hitting the wrong unmute button. It's the mute button at the bottom down by my icon.
Yeah, got you now. Loud and clear, man. Alright, yeah, it's like buffering like crazy right now. I don't know what to do. I think I'm gonna have to just gonna have to deal with it. But yeah, just thought I'd try to work some, maybe try to get some DX tonight, see just kind of what's out there. I don't know. What's to say? I don't know why I have no audio. I guess my RF knob was all the way down. But yeah, everything was working this morning, and now nothing was working. I was hoping I was going to hear this German station over on 14216, but I think 20 is already dead for the night. Because I'm not seeing anything on 20 at all. Are you guys watching the ball drop? Are y'all there?
No. I've been going over for a while, but I don't really know what they're doing in there. I haven't really figured out what they're doing, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna try to.
Talking and drinking, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna try to pull up their stream, but I don't know what my computer will handle it. OBS was crashing as soon as I opened it up. Like I said, everything worked this morning. I did some testing in it.
I don't think that I'm trying to talk, but I don't think I'm there.
I hear you. Yeah, I hear you guys. I don't know that the Discord is on the YouTube right now. It should be now. Discord audio. I think you guys should be there on the video now. But yeah, I just thought I'd try to work some sideband, see if there's anybody out there, but my waterfall is dead right now, which is a little bit surprising.
Well, the muff's down at 10, so you're going to have to probably go 40 meters or 80 meters.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I think I start at 175, right? Yeah, 0, 7,
Yeah, I listen to 80 meters sometimes at night, late at night, and it's kind of a trip.
Yeah, I'll work 80 every now and then, especially on Saturdays and like Saturday nights. I'll go check into the OMS net. It's a pretty fun net to check into on 40 meters. Looks like everybody else though is just, I'm not even seeing anything on 40 right now. I hope I'm plugged in. My antennas are all plugged in. I'm not sure what's going on here. I'm not sure why, what the heck's going on here? Trying to get my keyer to work so I can... There we go. So I can at least tune, but I think I might have broke the chat again too when I was trying to fix stuff. Oh, you can't unmute yourself either. Can you use a phone? Yeah, you can use a phone for Discord, Maurice. You should have permissions. Everybody by default has permissions in that channel. It's just not going to let you use PTT. You're going to have to change your setting. You're going to have to use your change your setting from voice mode over to PTT. Yeah, I ended up falling asleep earlier, and then I woke up a little while ago. Oops.
Yeah, I called you because I thought you might could have went to sleep. I wasn't sure.
What's that?
I said I called you because I thought that you might have could have went to sleep, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I was pretty tired when I got home. I've been up since like 6 o'clock this morning. I had to go to work early today. Looks like there's just nothing on 40. Is that how it is for everybody right now?
It's normally that way at night.
There's been good stuff late at night the last couple of nights. I'm a little bit surprised. Might have to go switch over to the open spot. I was hoping to work some HF though.
Are you hearing music on 7220?
Well, now you're hearing FT8. 7220. Yeah, it's just really noisy. What is that? What's on 7220? That's in our band, right?
It's in our band, but it's some kind of music playing.
Huh. Oh, well, it helps not to be in data either. Is that possibly I've never seen sideband TV. That's not sideband TV, is it? Or do you hear the audio normal?
Nah, I don't think so.
TV? I've never decoded sideband TV. I was wondering if maybe somebody was streaming the New Year's ball drop. It sounds like there's maybe 2 stations playing music. What's that music station there? I've never seen that. I've never seen that before. See if anybody's talking on 80. Where do we end? I'm not too familiar with 80. I don't really ever talk on 80.
I know all the old men get on they call it 75 meters. I don't know what part of 80 that is, but it's 80 meters, but they call it 75.
Yeah, I think 75, I think, is what it's the upper portion of 80, right? Closer to 4 megahertz.
I'm really not sure. I hadn't had my radio hooked up since October, but I was getting there listening to it because the guys on the Simplex 2-meter were telling me about it.
I heard somebody.
With their 4K and they're causing trouble with the guys below, and it's like, I wish they would stop that, because they're making people like myself that have been playing ESSB for a long time. We didn't do that, and I don't practice that kind of operation either. But
and I don't really think they follow the same ham radio rules as other operators do on 75 meters.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this guy is talking about the 40 meters QRM. I keep missing these guys. I don't know if...
Things like that, usually like on 06, I never roll up when the guys come in on the 3. But,
so is it already... I guess it's already New Year's in... it's already New Year's in New York, right? Yeah. So an hour ahead.
I can make it do anything I want it to do. So a lot of these radios, like what they're using, they don't have that adjustability.
So I'm hoping to get my first New Year's QSO on tonight, like right after midnight. If I can find at least some band that's active. But the cluster's not even showing really very much. At least here in the US. Other than FT8. There's some Simplex right now on 2 meters, Jim. I don't know where these guys are at. Trying to look up their call sign right now. They're down in Hondo, Texas. You might be able to get them on your... if it's if the bands are right, because these guys are talking from Spring, Texas, and San Antonio.
What frequency on 2 meters?
144 200. I don't have an external antenna, or I'd try it. I was gonna try it anyways, but I don't think I'll hear him because I've just got a little mag mount antenna up on the, just like right above my head here. What'd I say? 144 200? Yeah. Jim, what do you use for an antenna for Simplex?
Yeah, I got it's a common antenna, just a ground plane. It's only 20 foot off the air. I'm sorry, 20 foot off the ground.
But how far out have you gotten on that?
I've talked to a Waxahachie on it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm getting them. I saw them on the cluster on DXtron. But
yeah, so I've talked to Waxahachie,
I don't think I'll hear him.
There's a guy in where's he at? He's down in nearly to Waco, Whitney, I think he said.
I know they come down here and listen occasionally, but they can't hear everybody well enough to jump in, so they don't. But they can usually hear me. So anyway, if Noel hops in there and starts rattling around, give him a break just for a second. We'll move on.
couple of JA stations on 14223, but I think 20's closed already. It was actually open last night for a good chunk of the night. 20 was open, and that was the first time I had heard 20 open late at night in a while. What sucks is 30 open? Oh, wrong band. Is 30 upper sideband or lower sideband? I think it's upper sideband, right? Oh, but there's no. I forgot. There's no phone privileges on 30 though. It's all data. Do you have your Yeah, Steve, I think I fixed the audio clipping. I turned it way down. It was definitely pretty hot. But I think I fixed it now. Let me know if it needs some more adjustment though. It's showing me out of the red though.
I think it's alright. I think it's okay.
There's just so much power line noise tonight. Five minutes till midnight, though. 5 minutes till 2024. Is Greg K6EGG still live streaming? I saw him on there earlier.
Greg cut out early.
Oh, Greg cut out early? I'm surprised that he cut out early. I was about to watch his stream before I jumped on here, but I got a little bit sidetracked trying to get all my settings repaired. Everything just kind of fell apart.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, he was only on for an hour, or 49 minutes. Is Jason still live?
But it has its own captured customers, that's it, though, right?
I didn't
Yeah,
even,
Jason's still live right now.
I didn't even know who all was on his show tonight. There's Tank on there, Hammer Different on Techies, the guy with Gigaparts, K Murder, Ham Radio Crusader, Live Free and Ham. I don't know some of these guys. I don't know that I've ever watched Joe Bratt, but I think he's in Texas. KI5IRE, I think is his call sign. I think he's in Texas.
Most of those guys right now are in Houston. Jason and Mike and somebody else. They're all in Galveston. I said Houston, but I mean Galveston.
Oops. That's where who is?
Mike and Jason and that Gigaparts guy and Tank. They're all in Galveston.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They're gonna go do a POTA in the morning.
Well, I might have to try to work them then.
They said the Gigaparts man was supplying all the whiskey tonight.
He was what?
I don't know, they said he was supplying the whiskey or the bourbon or something.
Well, I didn't know they were doing a POTA tomorrow. I'll have to try to work them.
I said they... I'm sorry, I didn't know you were about to talk. I typed in the chat that you come up with a fun game for K-Murder to have to take shots.
Yeah, he was pretty, he was definitely pretty, trashed. Was it last week they did that stream?
Yeah, when they did the fundraiser for the ARRL
Yep.
teachers something.
Yep.
Yeah, he was a little knockered.
I don't have privileges down here, but I'm just not hearing anything. I was just going to at least see if I could hear this. Because I think this guy, Little Rock, Arkansas, but I can't hear this guy on 7164. My power line noise is just so overwhelming. So I guess I'm gonna have to switch over to FT8 right now, and then maybe try to make some. Oh, Happy New Year, guys! It's midnight now. Everybody's popping fireworks now in the neighborhood. I was gonna turn on one of the local streams for the fireworks, but I don't know that I'll make it in time. Where are you, Maurice? You're in Montana, right? I think it's Montana, right?
Man, I can hear them blowing up the fireworks outside.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're not going to set the house on fire.
No, it's there's nobody close to me here. Well, I mean, they don't have to be close, but they hit me with a firework. But I don't know. They're pretty good ways away.
Yeah, they're like right over my head. It sounds like they're pretty loud. I'm surprised the dogs next door aren't barking. The dogs next door. I don't know if you noticed in my last video that I did where I was up on the roof. Those dogs, man, they bark non-stop the whole time I filmed that video. They just like to let their dog. They leave their dogs out during the day and they bark non-stop all day. All right, let's try to. Might just find a clear frequency and call CQ. Alright, I'm gonna try CQ for a few minutes. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo, India 5, India, Romeo, Echo. I'm gonna kill my mic real quick on the live stream.
Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo, India 5, India, Romeo, Echo. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo, India 5, India, Romeo, Echo. Is this frequency in use? 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 Kilo, India 5, India, Romeo, Echo. CQ40, 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 Kilo, India 5, India, Romeo, Echo, calling CQ for CQ on 40 meters. CQ40, 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 Kilo, India 5, India, Romeo, Echo, CQ on 40 meters.
I'm hearing something on 40 now. I don't know what it is. I can't tell if it's somebody or if it's QRM. Guess I'll move. That sounds like a DX station. Does that sound like Italian to y'all? Because I'm not seeing it spotted on, I'm not seeing it spotted. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm looking at DH Watts, and I didn't see anybody on that frequency on the DHWatts.com.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm hearing something on 7185. I don't know what it is. It's always hard to tell if it's fireworks or gunshots. I probably should have had the police scanner on though in the background, listening for all the shots fired calls.
I definitely heard somebody shooting a multi-round magazine over here by my house.
Yeah, I thought I was hearing somebody dumping a mag just now, but I couldn't tell if it was gunshots or fireworks. Fireworks usually sizzle afterwards, but not always.
Man, out here in the country, we don't worry about it if we hear gunshots, you know what I mean?
Well, what goes up must come down.
Well, when I shoot my gun on New Year's Eve, I shoot it at the ground, so hopefully these other people have enough sense to do the same.
You already gone out there and shot your gun off yet?
No, I save my ammo for more important things like self-defense.
I hear that. Alright, we'll try 189. See if anybody... It's just so noisy, I don't know that I'm going to be able to hear anybody. Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Kilo, India 5, India Romeo Echo, is this frequency in use? 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 Kilo, India 5, India Romeo Echo. Oh, now I'm hearing somebody again. I can't tell if somebody's just trying to QRM me or what. I think somebody is QRM in though. Yeah, I might kill my display and see if maybe they stop QRMing me. Because it seems like every time I call out, somebody ends up talking back to me.
Hey, Maurice, try the mute button down the lower left where it says online.
Hey Frank, how's it going? You're welcome to join the voice chat, Frank. It's in the, we're in live stream hangout. Did Jason's stream just wrap up? Oh yeah, they already wrapped up his stream. I didn't think they were gonna wrap it up that quick. I thought they'd stay on for a little bit. Well, I don't think I'm going to be getting my first sideband contact tonight. So I think I'm going to have to switch over to FT8, unfortunately. And just work some FT8. But at least while I'm working FT8, we can just sit here and rag chew. If I can get everything to work. Sorry about that. Everything's kind of everything's kind of just not wanting to everything's just kind of freaking out right now. Where is well, it's now 2024, so I really want to try to get somebody in my logbook for my first contact for 2024. Alright, I'm going to switch over to WSJT-X. Let's see.
Hey Maurice, I just typed you the information on the YouTube what you should do on the cell phone to switch it over to push to talk.
"40's usually dead by now." Yeah, I've had actually good luck with 40 the last couple of weeks this time of night. Are you talking about DX though, or are you talking about like continental US? I know like DX shuts off. I rarely get good DX though on 40. I don't know why. 20 and 30 is about the lowest I can go for DX. It'll happen every now and then, but it's pretty rare for me. Let me I don't think I'm pumping audio through. Let me know if audio's coming through on the radio. I'm not seeing it though. I'm not seeing it showing up audio on the stream. Figure y'all probably don't want to listen to my FT8 noises. That waterfall's pretty busy though. Waterfall's not usually this busy. I need to. Oh, excuse me. One of these days, I need to try to get FT8 set up though on. Still 2023 for another 2 hours. Yeah, I'm guessing you're on the West Coast there, Robert. But happy early New Year's to you. Oh yeah, I always forget to turn my inbound amp off. Thank you for that, Tom or Tim. I always forget to do that. Oh, excuse me. So I'm putting out 100 watts according to the radio. Oh, I just saw I get these random like electrical pulses. I think it's from my power lines. They'll just randomly flash on my screen like you can see the big line just a second ago. GridTracker doesn't want to load. Just did it again. If you want to see my actual power output, yeah, I need to use JTDX. I haven't set it up yet. Oh, you're in Bakersfield, California? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to check my log. I don't know when I worked you. I'm bad at remembering who I worked though. I'm not very good at remembering. Are you guys still hearing me in Discord? I think I might have locked everything all up. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are hearing me or not. I think my Discord's locked up. I'm having some pretty gnarly computer issues right now. Are you guys still seeing me too? Because I'm getting alerts on YouTube saying I don't have enough video frames or something. Yeah, everything is just freaking out right now. Everything's crashing. I'm good on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to get my Discord back open. It's just, like I said, well, you were here earlier, Frank, but I was telling you earlier. This morning I checked everything before I went to work, and I came to do the live stream tonight, and nothing wanted to work. It just started locking up. Took forever to load, so I don't know what's going on. But booting Discord back up now. Your 71st activation today, Joe. Congratulations, man. I think I'm only 15 or 16. I think I've only got 15 or 16 POTAs. I can't remember anymore. Yeah, I think Discord is crashing me. Or GridTracker, one of the two, because GridTracker is not even loading anymore. I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm just not going to run GridTracker tonight. I'll just have to go manually log everything later. Who's the QSO leader over at Cedar Hill, Jim? KI5IRE. Yeah, I need to go back out there again. I haven't, it's been a while since I did, I think the last time I went out and did a park activation was when I went and did the Christmas light antenna. I think that's the last time I went out. Alright, let's see if I can make this first contact for 2024. Discord's still starting, so hopefully we'll have voice chat back in a minute, but it's, yeah. I wonder if it's because I have Dropbox running too. A bunch of random stuff. I'm just gonna call CQ. No, my WSJT-X wasn't frozen, I don't think. I just wasn't transmitting. I've been trying to figure out some other stuff. Trying to figure out why my GridTracker wasn't working. Reserved area on the hill. I haven't been over there. I've only been there a couple of times. I've only been to Cedar Hill a couple of times, or I think 3 times now, 3 or 4 times. And I usually go to the same place. I just take that road that me and you met on, Joe. That's where I usually go there. Alright, Discord's finally booting back up. GridTracker's still running extremely slow. Oh, it is coming over? Okay, I didn't realize that. Sorry about that, Frank. Let me... monitor output, maybe? I think I gotta do that. And negative 100. Negative 100. All the way down. Trying to take it all the way down. Yeah, that's the west side. That's usually where I go. I go off that same road just about every time I go out there. Alright, y'all shouldn't be hearing it now. It should be gone now. Yeah, you shouldn't be hearing it anymore, Joe. I think I turned it off. Let me know if y'all are still hearing it, though. I'd like to know what my spots look like right now, but I don't have, I still don't have GridTracker loaded. Still waiting on GridTracker to load. It's frozen up, too. Showing I'm getting... You can't really see my HamClock very well, but it's showing I'm getting spots all the way into Europe. Wait for a transmit cycle? Yeah. I didn't even realize transmit even first wasn't selected. I just hopped on and started transmitting. Come on, Discord's still not working. I might just have to close Restream. So I think Restream is eating up all my resources. And I have to use Restream for the Discord chat. Now, Restream chat's not working. So I wiped the Mac. There we go. I wiped the Mac the other day, and I did a hard OS reset, like reinstalled Mac OS, wiped it, but it doesn't seem that it helped very much. I think I just don't have enough CPU. Yeah, I'm showing I'm getting spots all the way France, Italy, Spain, which is really shocking. So I don't know if I'm just not hearing anybody or what. So my antenna is a 136 foot 10 antennas infed half wave. Yeah, you're seeing a lot more. I don't know what's going on. It seems like something's going on. I don't know. I need to go check and see if my antenna fell or something, because yeah, it is an S9 noise floor that you're seeing. My noise floor is terrible here. I'm going to turn the amp on and see if it helps any. I don't think it's going to help. It's coming through audio again? I thought I turned it off. Oh, I know what I did. Where's it at? I thought I shut it off. I can't find it. I cannot find that input. There we go. I know why it's still there. Alright, you shouldn't be hearing it now. It's gone now. Oh, the band is almost dead. I'm gonna switch to 80. I'm gonna switch to 80 and see. Because I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see if 80's any better. I don't know that I'll be able to get an EDX though on 80. That's what sucks. I can get some DX on 70, especially on this InFed, but man, it's rare. Alright, let's see what I can pick up on 80. I think it's been a couple of transmit cycles though. On a clear slot. I'm not decoding though. I'm wondering if it's not decoding because of my processor is just so bogged down right now with the stream. I'm wondering if that's what it is. And I might just kill the waterfall too, because that might be having an effect. Or I can switch to this mode and hope it decodes faster. See if maybe that helps a little bit on processing power. Trying to get back into the Discord, but I'm not. Noise forward explain a lot if my antenna was on the ground. No, I actually took the I actually took the Christmas light antenna down. I took that down last Tuesday. So, but the wire, the Davis RF that I normally have up there has kind of lost tension over the last month or so. Or it probably actually happened when I was messing around in that tree, setting everything up. But yeah, I gotta get up there and fix that. That's probably the reason why. I don't know what's going on here. It just tossed all my settings now. I think it's just time for a new computer. I really think it's just time for a new computer. Cause all the GridTracker's messed up too. Can't load anything. Yeah, I tried to change the display settings, but it's not letting me. Let's see if I can make it smaller. And then just bring GridTracker bigger. And hopefully this will help. I think that's... Yeah, it's not even aliasing. Usually it'll pop up GridTracker, or yeah, GridTracker will pop up names when I click them, and it's not even doing that. Yeah, I gotta figure it all out. This is not a good streaming setup though. KI5WWT is, yeah, Joe, yeah, so it looks like you're gonna be my first contact of 2024, Joe. Except now I'm not, I don't know if I'm still showing I'm transmitting. I don't know if it's locking up or what. Transmit audio is still there? That's so weird. I wonder if it's coming through my interface. It might be coming through the interface.
When?
I don't think GridTracker's even logging right now. Because it didn't ding like it normally does. I'm just going to shut GridTracker off. It's not even worth
I
it.
just got a 73 from you.
Yeah, I got you now. I'm going to have to close GridTracker, I think. It's not even working. Well, I got you in the log. Thank you for the first contact of...
There's a delay, but I got a 73.
Okay. Yeah, I got you now. I got it now. Thank you for the first contact of 2024, Joe. Pointing the finger to the noise floor. What is it sitting at with IPO and amp off? Let's see. At around an S9. I mean, it gets a little bit better when I turn up the RF gain. But I gotta figure out how to get that transmit audio to turn on. Oh, I know what it is. It's WSJT-X. That's why you're hearing it. I left WSJT-X on, I think. Let's see if I turn that off, if you still hear it. Yeah, it's around an S9 still, even with the amp off. So, I don't really know what's going on there. And of course, Discord locked up again. That sucks. Let's see who else I can work. H6. Isn't AH6 a Hawaii? AH6U? I think that's probably a Hawaiian station. I'd know if GridTracker loaded. So I usually turn auto gain on a FT8. Alright, Jim, it was good to have you in here, man. Happy New Year to you, man. Appreciate you joining and hanging out for a little bit. It's good to hear from you, dude. Yeah, I turned my RF up all the way. But still nothing. And then Discord disconnected again, so I guess I'm just not gonna be able to have Discord chat tonight. And what's crazy is I what's crazy is I forgot what I'm trying to say. First of all, yeah, I forgot what I was trying to say. I blanked out. But yeah, thanks for joining in, Jim. Appreciate you hanging out for a little bit. Happy New Year to you, man. But yeah, worked AH6SU, wherever he's at. I'm gonna have to manually look that up. AH6, oops, AH6SU. Oh, that's Mississippi. I thought AHs, I thought anything H6 was Hawaii. I thought, unless he probably moved. Because looking at his QRZ, there's a lot of stuff that looks like Hawaii. Unless that's California. He mentions it. He took his extra class test in Waikiki, so that would explain why he has an AH6. Oh, Kilo Hotel Whiskey Hotel is Hawaii. Okay. No, I haven't decided on Hamcation yet, Jim. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to afford that. It's a lot of money to drop right now. Got some bills that I got to pay still. Frank, are you on 40 right now, or are you on 80 right now? See if I can get California. I don't think I'm getting this guy. I'll let this transmit cycle finish out. My decode is way late too, because when I'm transmitting, I'm decoding on WSJT-X. I wonder if I can. Oh, you're not at home. Yeah, how many contacts you end up with today on your POTA? I'm on out. Let's see if this fixes anything. Maybe this will help turning down my I changed it to a lower profile. Yeah, I need to get a good price on a good computer at some point. That's a lot of money though. I'm on a Mac. I try not to use any. I don't like PC. I like my Macs. Oops, I didn't realize he came back to me. See, I'm so used to GridTracker too, because when I'm in another application and I got a WSJT-X running in the background, GridTracker will alert me. 96 at the first park and 115 at the second. Is that on a sideband, or did you do some FT8 as well? I usually will start out with FT8 when I do POTA activation. I don't know why. That's just a habit. Yeah, I need to. A buddy of mine has a MacBook Pro, and I'm trying to get him to sell it to me. He's got a 15-inch, and I'm trying to get him to sell me it, but I don't know if he's actually going to sell it or not. Oh, all sideband? Dang, 96 contacts at 96 contacts at 1 park and 115 a second. How long were you out there? I don't know that I've got that many unless I did FT8. I don't know that I've ever got that many. Upgraded to a 16-core PC with 64 gigs of RAM and 18. Still runs great. And you're editing a video in the background. Yeah, live streaming for whatever reason takes a lot of memory resources. I'm not really sure why. But I can usually edit and run everything just fine, and I'm editing 4K. Like editing 4K video, and I can still run WSJT-X in the background, no problem. But as soon as I start this live stream, I don't know what's going on. And I've even played around with WSJT-X in the background while I'm rendering a video, which is using probably about the same amount of processing power as the streaming. But I think my best thing to do is gonna be get a second computer and just run an input out of another computer into, probably run out of this computer just for WSJT-X into another computer, like probably thinking about like a Mac Mini, like with the M1 chip. That's probably my. You started at Park 1 around 7:30 local and finished at 9:56 local. Not bad, man. That's not bad. Not much, but it's honest work. But yeah, man, that's awesome, dude. Congratulations. Are you, is this, I can't remember, was this the week you said you were going to be out, or was that last week that you were doing the POTA, that you had off? I remember you telling me about that. I was trying to find you this morning, before I went to work, but I never did end up seeing you on the spot. Which doesn't really make sense, because when I was trying to look for you on POTA, it was probably about 7 something your time, maybe 8. Oh, this week? Alright, yeah, I'll try to work you. I'll try to work you this week. Are you going to be out during the day or the evenings? I don't know if you guys could hear that, but people just race up and down the street, and I can hear their loud cars all day and night. Oh, that's probably why I didn't see you, because you're working the club call. I didn't realize you were still on the club call. Oh, you achieved your worked all states yesterday on FT8 on QRZ or on Logbook of the World. I think I got my worked all states on FT8. I haven't got it on sideband yet. Can't remember, Maurice. Are you a tech or are you a general? Tuesday is unknown, Wednesday is daytime, Friday is day. Alright, yeah, I'll be on the lookout for you for sure, and if anybody wants to work Frank this week, he said he'll be out there this week doing a park activation, so I'm thinking about maybe trying to go do a POTA tomorrow or Tuesday. I was thinking about going out to Cedar Hill maybe. I don't know yet. It just kind of depends on what this week looks like. On FT8 program itself. So what are you logging in? Yeah, I thought I had done that. I thought I got a Mac that was spec pretty good, and it was when I got this. This Mac is a 2018. I'm on a 2018 MacBook Pro, and for the time in 2018, it was spec'd, or not spec, but it was good enough spec for video editing. It's like, I think 16 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of RAM, and I think it's like a 2.3 gigahertz processor or something like that. So I mean, it was good enough spec, and I mean, it's worked great for me for the last however many years since 2018, but in the last few years they've definitely started making operating systems more huge, so it takes a lot more memory and it's a lot more strenuous on the processor. This computer works fine though outside of trying to stream. It's nothing like the I do have a little PC. I have a little PC that I use in the Ham Shack occasionally, but it's super old, runs Windows 7, and pretty much all I use it for is running Pro 96 COM for logging scanners. And yeah, Frank will be using his club sign, his club call sign all week, so look for K7SPR, not KG6NLW. Oh, GridTracker for your workday states, got you. Yeah, I got my workday states on QRZ. I got that one, but a lot of people claim that QRZ's not a real workday states. It's whatever. It works for me. I was happy that I got it either way, but I didn't get the certificate. I'm not going to pay a bunch of money for the certificate, and that's probably why I haven't done mine on Logbook of the World. And really, I do wish that Logbook of the World was a better software, or a better interface. Because Logbook of the World does some stupid stuff, like randomly, like when I wiped this computer to hopefully make it run better for the live streams and then reinstalled the operating system, I had to reinstall every app because I didn't end up restoring from Time Machine, because the problem with doing Time Machine is if I just install all the same crap on there again, all the apps were probably going to have issues anyway, so I fresh installed all the apps and drug all the files that I wanted back on my computer. I just drug those over. But yeah, but when I installed Logbook of the World, yeah, I agree, Frank. Logbook of the World kind of sucks. But so when I reinstalled Logbook of the World, it was stupid. I had to re-request that stupid call sign thing, so I didn't have a certificate for almost all week, so pretty much I wasn't uploading anything to Logbook of the World this week. It's the stupidest thing. Like, they had to mail me that thing. They're just so, I don't know. They're way too overkill with their whole security. The fact they have to mail you a card is just the stupidest thing I think in the world. Like, for you to even get signed up for Logbook of the World, you got to have them mail you a card. It just doesn't make any sense. And that's what paying that ARRL, that's what paying that ARRL fee is for, though, so they can waste money on sending out paper cards. there's just a lot of things that the ARRL does that's stupid and inefficient. And that's a big reason why I'm not going to tell people don't join the ARRL, because they do a good service for the hobby, but at the same time, they misuse a lot of funds, I think. So that's kind of why I refuse to donate to them. So that's my soapbox. That's my rant. That's my rant for tonight. I did the right thing. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I spec'd it for video editing back in 2018 because I was doing a lot of freelance work. Something changed. My audio was very hot and muffled. Yeah, I've dropped my I was clipping on my interface, so I shut the interface off. Or I didn't shut the interface off. I turned the knob down. I turned the gain down on my interface and then dropped the interface slider in OBS. I might also just try another software for streaming. There's some other softwares out there, but that might work better than OBS. OBS is great, but I don't know. I think it's more written. I think it's better written for PC. I've seen a lot of other people say that too on their forums. More optimized. I'd like to try Wirecast, but I can't really bring myself to spend $500 on their application. Yeah, I was clipping, so what was happening with my audio and why I had to turn it down was because it was distorting. I didn't realize I was hitting the limiter. So I was flat topping it. So it probably sounded like crap. All distorted and everything. I wish I knew where all these people were. I'm gonna wait a couple transmit cycles, see if I see any DX though on 80, and if I don't, what's fine for Mac? It's just RAM intensive. Are you talking about Wirecast, or are you talking about OBS? And I've noticed like my CPU on OBS says 18.2. But the other day, I don't know if it's something with my Mac or what, but it was showing like my CPU was just being eaten. Right before I wiped it and reinstalled the OS, it was just showing like 95% CPU, and then I wiped it, reinstalled it, set everything back up, and then it started messing up again. Yeah, OBS is totally RAM intensive. I don't know. I need to look into Wirecast, like I said, and see if it might be less RAM intensive, or see if there's another software out there that'll be better for me, because I plan to do a lot more live streams this year. I plan to do a lot more, and I never did any up until now. But maybe I'll just go buy one of those little B-Link PCs. Alright, I'm gonna switch to see if I can find anything on 160. .160 sometimes has stuff this time of night. And I can put out 100 watts on 160. Because I think I'm tuned for 80. I don't know. Tunes up to right now it's a 1.7 SWR. I bet I can get that down. Yeah, brought that down to a 1.4 when I retuned. Brought it down to a 1.4. So not bad. With 95 watts. But we'll see if I can even decode anything. But yeah, the B-links aren't terrible. They're not terrible. Happy New Year, Maurice. Yeah, the B-links aren't terrible. A buddy of mine has one that he takes out for POTA because he doesn't like laptops. I just haven't bought one yet because I think they're like a couple $100, and I'm still trying to decide if I'm doing a Mac Mini or not. I think 160's dead, so we'll go to 40. Or we might go to 30. Still hearing activity on 40 though. Still hearing activity on 40. Let's see if I can get the first contact for me for this year of K5IRE. I swear I work that guy like every day. I don't know. I'm tempted to just try to save up the money to spec out a Mac Mini. Even though I'd like a good laptop, because it would be nice to be able to edit while I'm on the road to like Hamfest and stuff. Because I blocked off a bunch of time for some Hamfest this year, so I plan to go. Which reminds me, I gotta submit my... Hopefully it's not too late. I gotta try to submit my media credentials for... I'm gonna try to submit my media credentials for Orlando. I'm trying to go to Orlando, but... Is he... I can't remember if we were talking about it. I can't remember if you were telling me or not. I remember talking about it in one of the last live streams. Is Kent is he full-time RV? I think we talked about it last week, but I can't remember. But yeah, he's out almost every night. I see him on almost every night. So he's got to be like full-time RV. It's funny, I'm upgrading my microphone and my mic stand before I even upgrade computers. This mic stand's a piece of crap. He's full-time RVer and uploads when he has cell service or Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah, I was wondering that. He seems to hang out around the Nevada area quite a bit. So I didn't know what his situation was. That's pretty cool though. That's the dream. Full-time RV and POTA non-stop. Is T.O. still living out at Livingston in his RV? Yeah, well, the main reason I'm upgrading the mic right now is because this one's just really bulky, and I don't think it sounds all that great. Oh, he hangs out in Nevada, Arizona, Utah. Yeah, Utah and Nevada are on the list of places to go, for sure. For me, that's the dream right there, man. And he hits up rare non-populated grids and stays there for weeks at a time. That's awesome. He's just devoted his whole life to ham radio. But I wonder if T.O. is still out at Livingston. I know he was living in his RV out at one of the state parks, and he was doing a lot of he was doing quite a bit of POTA out there. Or nearby. I can't remember. I thought I saw somebody say that he was living at the park, at the campsite. And then I thought in Mike's video, Mike just put out a new video taking stuff to KI5IRE or whatever. I can't think of his name. Circle 6 Ranch. I thought he said that T.O. was living out on his land. HA1. HA1, where is that? HA1. HA1 BF. Hungry? I wonder if I can get hungry on 70. Or on 40. I don't know that I've got them yet on 40. I don't know that I work hungry yet. Yeah, Vern, yeah. Yeah, what does he pull that fifth wheeler with? Because I thought he was driving around in an Expedition. Yeah, Vern. T.O.'s trailer was in Mike's video. Yeah, I thought he said I thought he was saying that T.O. was living out there. Just like on, because Vern has a buttload of land down in, like, Belton. You know, the dream for just about everybody in Texas. Central Texas is the place to live. The hill country. That's the best part of Texas. What band did you get Guam on, Maurice? I don't think I've got Guam yet. Some sort of red Ford. I swear I saw in a video it was like an Expedition. Like, it's an old, like, early 2000s model. Which makes sense when you're, you know, when you're living on the road. I mean, that's cutting costs, man. You don't really want to have a car payment. So, you know, that just makes things even easier. That's smart. Unlike people like me that go and take out a loan on a car, and then you want to go do a bunch of other stuff like buy radios and crap, but instead you got a car payment. So there's just a lot of people that are smarter than me when it comes to that. I'm going to drop down to 30. That amp keeps turning on. Yeah, I don't know. I think my noise floor is so high because I feel like I have a lot of RFI from power lines. I need to call the power company at some point. You got Guam on 15 meters? It's not bad. I don't know that I work Guam. I don't think I've seen his RV channel. I need to check it out. Yeah, see, Maurice, you're smarter than me. I went out and bought a newer model SUV, and I'm paying a payment on that thing way more than I want to. I should have kept my. I had a 1999 OBS Silverado, but I ended up buying the newer model SUV because when I was living up in Oklahoma, I lived in Tulsa for about a year, and when I lived in Tulsa, it was cold as crap there. It was like 14 degrees most days, and the AC didn't work on the truck, so I was like, yeah, screw this. I'm not going to drive to work every day and not have an AC, or not have a heater. The AC worked, the heater didn't work. So I wasn't about to drive around without a heater in 14 degrees. And then, because we actually got snow in Oklahoma. We actually got snow there. So when it snowed, I couldn't even defrost the windshield, or when it iced, I couldn't defrost the windshield or any of that. It was a total disaster. So yeah, ended up going out buying a car. I should have just bought like a I should have just been smart and bought like a Grand Prix or like a Cavalier or something instead. Heck, a buddy of mine used to storm chase. A buddy of mine used to storm chase in a Chevy Cavalier, and he put mud tires on that thing and put a light bar on the front, on the hood. That thing was a workhorse though. That thing was a hell of a lot more reliable than most people's cars. I think he called it Bert. Is your 710 your base station, Frank? Is that your main radio? Like, do you have one radio, or do you have like a home radio and a POTA radio? Yeah, I won't miss the payments when mine's paid off. I'll tell you that right now. Because that just, like I said, frees up money for ham radio stuff. If I could dump that payment, I'd be happy. Just go buy a cash car. Alright. I guess. Did he not? Do I gotta respond to him again? I thought I said him 7-3. I guess he didn't hear it. You have two radios, a 450D and a 710. Take the 710 out more often. Man, I bought this 710 and I thought I was going to use it as a POTA radio, but then I ended up installing, like, I actually did my install right, and I grounded everything. So I don't really want to take the grounding rods off. But I was going to POTA the 710, but I think that's going to wait until I get another radio. I would like to buy like a DX10 or something. But for now, when I POTA, I just take the for now, I just take the 891 out for POTA. Your Suburban is built for overlanding, camper inside with diesel heater, fridge, radio, solar. Dude, that's awesome. That's a good setup. That's good setup. Yeah, but see, then I have to hook the ground screw back up. For me, I'm lazy, And I know eventually I'll just end up hooking the grounding up. I'm bad about that kind of stuff. But I mean, I like the 710. I didn't get the field. I got the AESS version. I don't know if yours is the field or not. So, I mean, basically for me, it's just kind of my base. It's the nicest radio I own too, so I don't want to screw it up either. Yeah, I think we might be too close on 30 at least. I think we're probably too close on 30. T.O.'s channel is Living for a Living. I'll go check that out. I'll check that out tonight after we get off of here. I think I actually might be subscribed to it. I think so. Maybe. But yeah, anybody interested in RV camping, go check out Temporarily Offline Ham Radio's channel for RVing, Living for a Living. You have the AESS as well. Yeah, I got a hell of a deal on mine though, so I really don't want to screw mine up. I got mine for $800 last month. There was a guy that open box, like, bought it, brought it back open box to HRO. So HRO sold me it for $800, and a buddy of mine who has a DX10 bought the there were two of them. There were two 710s at the store, both bought by the same guy. I guess he was going to do one for his shack, one for the house, and whatever, or he might have brought it back, did a review on it or something. I don't know what the deal was. But he brought both of them back, and I bought one, and my buddy bought the other, and we both got them for $800. And I haven't had any issues with it yet. No, I haven't done the Mars mod yet. I don't really have a reason for the Mars mod though, because I don't have any frequencies that I talk on outside of HF or outside of amateur. Yeah, I haven't done the Mars mod. I don't really have a reason for it. If I did, I probably would do it, but I just don't have a reason. .30's pretty much dead. I was hoping to get that Hungry station over there on 40, but he stopped showing up too. I've only got 3 spots on 30 right now. But I'd like to try to work this Italy station because I'm showing that I've been spotted by him. But I am working Cuba. First Cuban contact of the year. No, I don't talk to Cyboom. Honestly, I don't know that I've watched his channel. Or is he? He's a YouTuber, right? I know he's in HRCC a lot. I know he's in Josh's Discord quite a bit. No, I pretty much stay on the amateur bands. I don't go outside of that. I'm not gonna go talking outside my bands and get hemmed up and lose my license. Or pay a bunch of fines. Because they will direction find you. As that guy up in Pennsylvania found out. Okay, he's friends with K-Murder, but I think Cyboom actually might be from down there. I think that's how. I think I think Mike might have said on Josh's channel, side booms from down there, like Huntsville area. Oh, excuse me. I don't know. I'm not active on CB. I'm not active on CB, and I don't have a GMRS license yet. I don't know if I'm gonna do a GMRS license either. I'm seeing this V31DL, which I think is Venezuela. I can't remember which one he is. I've worked him like once or twice. Belize. Seeing him on 20. So 20, excuse me. So 20 might just be barely open enough to get Belize. Maybe I'll scoot over to 40 meter FT4 and see if anybody's on FT4. Do you have an issue though on your 710, Frank, where it kind of takes a long time to switch bands on FT8? Yeah, V3 is Belize. Yeah. Yep. I thought it was Belize. I've worked that guy a few different times. I like how I just got his QRZ to load, and the first thing is talking about, and there's a picture of his ham shack burning down to the ground. Or his club shack. That's crazy. That thing's just totally burned to the ground. 40 meters. Spain's on 40 meters FT4. I don't really use FT4 a whole lot. I'll jump on it every now and then, just for the heck of it. I like FT8 a lot more. FT8's a lot better in my opinion. I seem to see a lot of people on FT4 though on 160. I got a mini pileup going on now. 2 people calling me. Or one guy's calling back to me, the other's calling me. Kilo Echo 2 United Kilo. And Whiskey Alpha 2 Sierra Echo Mike. But I don't know if I'm going to get the Kilo Echo 2. Oh, no. Closing it out now. Alright, there we go. Now we'll see if I get the Whiskey Alpha 2. I don't know. It is nice though that on it is nice that it's a lot faster on FT4. Yeah, it's funny. I actually just switched back to OBS and was just saying that before I switched back to OBS, Frank. FT4 is definitely so much faster. But I feel like FT8's more reliable. Oh, I think DJ1 Alpha Alpha. I think that's Germany, right? DJ1 Alpha Alpha. Yep, Germany. He's not coming back to me. I'll do. Every time somebody calls me, and I try to go call the other person, they start calling me back. Happens every time. I don't know why. Expect a digital QSL card. I might have worked him before. I get a lot of digital QSLs, but I just never download them. I need to get some of them printed though and put up on the wall. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. You might be able to if I switch to full screen. So over there, I put up the. Finally got the cork board up. I got up right there where above my finger. I put up the world map that eventually I'm gonna put the push pins with the string for all for a bunch of different countries that I've worked, and then below it in the blank space, I've got a couple of my two favorite park maps. I've got Cedar Hill State Park's park map and Cleburne State Park's park map, and then just to kind of like fill the blank space there, I'm gonna put QSL cards. So, and then below that, right above my finger there, that's just some park brochures I picked up at one of those two parks, and I don't know, put a bunch of stuff up there. I need to put a POTA flag up somewhere too. I should probably also take my Christmas decorations at some point down, or take them down at some point. So I got Germany, first DX contact, or I guess second DX contact of the year. Switch over to 80 and see if there's anybody on FT4. I don't know if there's any. Oh, there's some FT4 on 80. I still have yet to work JT65 though. I never can find anybody actually on JT65. And they acted like, I don't remember there being any questions about FT8 on the tech exam, but I definitely remember them talking about JT65. And I only took my tech exam 3 years ago, so I don't know. I think JT65 is just dead now. I think it's just dead now. Let's see if there's any 30-meter FT4. I don't know if there's anything on 30. 30 is dying too. But one of these days I need to get my 60-meter FT8 set up. Haven't quite, haven't quite figured it out yet. Every time I've tried it, my 710 for some reason won't let me transmit, even though I've set it up like the way every video's told me to do it, and everything on the WSJT-X forums told me. Just won't let me transmit for some reason. It's like locked out. I didn't realize how reliant I was on GridTracker. It sucks not being able to see what other people's call signs are, or where their location is, without having to manually type it into QRZ. I think I'm going to give it about another 30 minutes and then I'm probably going to hop off of here. I'm starting to finally actually get tired again. Slovenia. Let's see if I can get a Slovenian contact on 30. I think I've only worked Slovenia on 20. Yeah, you've been up a while. If you've been up since 5:30, holy crap. Yeah, I got up at I think 7 o'clock this morning, and then I took like a maybe an hour-long nap or so after I got home from work, and then I started getting ready again to hop on here on the stream. It's 2 o'clock. It's 30 minutes till 2 o'clock my time, though. So, I'm going to give it another 30 minutes or so. It sucks sideband's dead, though, man. Like, I really wanted to try to work some sideband tonight. I guess I'll just have to do that tomorrow. Just have to save it for tomorrow. I really would like to make a contact though on 160 tonight. Is there not FT4 on 160? 30 to midnight for you? Yeah, I didn't really sleep well last night either. I had a wisdom tooth pulled on Tuesday, I think or not Tuesday, Thursday. I had a wisdom tooth pulled on Thursday, so I didn't get much sleep last week. Later, Joe. You have a good night, man. Happy New Year's to you. I appreciate you watching. And I'll catch you out at some point. I tried to go to FT4 on 160 and it was like red. I'll go back to it. Oops. Clicked the wrong button. Yeah, it turns red when I click FT4. It'll let me do FT8, but not FT4. Might just be because I haven't set it up yet, though. You'll be putting together your DX Commander Classic tomorrow. Wish you luck. I've heard it's not that hard to set up. I need to buy a DX Commander, though. I just don't know where I'm going to put it. Just have no clue where I'll put it. That's why I ended up doing the NFED, is I just don't have a whole lot of room for verticals. Because I've got a lot of power lines around me. So I don't want it to fall over if the wind picks up. Because it does get windy here in the winter. So I don't want the wind to whip up and rip my vertical down, especially like a DX Commander, and hit the power lines and start arcing and blow up all my radios. With my luck, I'd be trying to work like some rare entity, and the wind would pick up and just rip that thing right into the power lines. And then blow up my radio. Yeah, I know I can guy it, but It's Texas. I don't trust the weather. I don't trust the weather not to rip it out of the ground. I've heard that same thing. I've heard the DX Commander is fantastic. And it's tricky to get tuned. Yeah, and that's my thing. I don't want to install any more stuff. My NFET is, it's not directly over the power lines, but it's definitely close enough. Like a few minutes ago, you probably saw it on the bottom, like, I don't know if you can see my cursor or not. I don't know if my cursor's showing up or not. But, like, my, on my waterfall, I'll have, like, these random power surge things just go across my waterfall. It's freaking annoying. And then my noise floor is in S9 because of the, power lines. So I need to reroute my antenna at some point, but I just haven't had a chance to do it. Yeah, I wish I had an acre on my lot. My lot is definitely not an acre. I'm just in a neighborhood. Basically like tract housing plot. Just like small lot pushed together. One of these days I'll be able to buy land. Just not right now. Not trying to get political, but it ain't happening right now. I can tell you that. Buying a house sure wasn't happening these 4 years. See if I can get Canada. Canada's been actually, it's been weird. Canada's been kind of spotty for me in the last month. I haven't got a whole lot of Canadian contacts, and I used to get a buttload of Canadian contacts, a buttload of Brazilian contacts, a bunch of Canadian, a bunch of Brazilian, a bunch of Spain, and I don't get hardly anything. Alright, Frank. I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll try to work you tomorrow if you're out. I'll keep an eye on the POTA app though this week, and I'll try to work you, man. But Happy New Year to you, Frank. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you coming in here and hanging out. I'll probably go for about another 20 minutes or so, maybe a little less than that. So I'm starting to get pretty tired now. Finally. Oh, Frank, if you're still in here, did you post that on your channel? Oh yeah, you did a live stream. Okay. Yeah, I'll go check it out. I'll go check it out after I get off of here. '73, Frank. Happy New Year again. Yeah, I'm getting pretty tired. I'm probably gonna make a couple more contacts, and I'm probably gonna head out. Like I said, I've been up almost all day, minus an hour-long nap. And I still gotta go back through and manually log all this stuff. That's gonna be fun. Looks like 40 is starting to slow down again. Alright, Maurice, it was good talking to you tonight, man. Appreciate you tuning in, and yeah, I hope to catch you on the Discord, man. For sure. Hopefully I can get that audio working by the next stream. But yeah, man, happy New Year to you. Appreciate you watching again. 73, man. See if I can get this Andorra station before I head out. That'd be pretty cool. I don't know that I've worked Andorra. Let's see. I'm gonna try him. I'm gonna try Andorra. I don't know where that's at, but I'm gonna try him. See if he comes back to me. If he comes back to me, great. If not, oh well. Yeah, I know all about that wind in the plains, Tim. Like I said, I lived up in Oklahoma, and it was windy as crap up there. There's no way I'd put a DX commander anywhere near any kind of power lines in Oklahoma. And I can only imagine Kansas is probably a little bit more windy. Only been to Kansas a handful of times for storm chasing. So, I wasn't there when the weather was actually pleasant. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy. I'd really like this Andorra contact. That'd be awesome. 73, Maurice. Come on, come back to me. Come back to me. I have no clue where Andorra is, though. I'd just like to get him. I'm gonna call him. This is the last time I'm gonna call him. If he don't come back to me, I'm giving up. Oh, looks like I'm gonna get him. Oh, I think this is my first contact with Andorra. I don't think I've ever worked them before. So that's cool. But like I said, I have no clue where that is. It's what I use GridTracker for. GridTracker will show me on the map where my line's going. I just look for the places that have names that I don't know where they're at on a map. That's how I do DX. Crap. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to close it out. He heard me and he came back to me. There we go. Alright, now we're closing it out. There we go. 73. Sweet. So I got that contact over in Andorra, wherever that is. I could just Google it, because I am actually really curious where Andorra is. Country in Europe. Oh, so it's kind of between France and Spain. So, not really a shocker that I'm basically getting Spain. I get a lot of Spanish contacts. Not as many as I used to when I was on 10 meters only, but I got a lot of Spain contacts on 10. And I'm seeing a bunch of Spain here now, or some Spain. Alright guys, I think that's going to be a wrap for tonight. Appreciate you guys all tuning in and spending your New Year's with me here on my live stream. Yeah, I had a fun time hanging out tonight and just trying to make some contacts on FT8, and I was hoping I was going to be able to get some sideband contacts, but stars just didn't quite line up tonight, and you know, I don't know if it's my noise floor or if the bands just are not great tonight, but oh well. I had a lot of fun playing around on FT8 though, made some DX contacts on FT8, so you know, it is what it is. Had a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm tired, and I'm gonna try to get up at a reasonable time tomorrow since it's my day off, and I actually want to enjoy my day off this week. doing my own thing. So appreciate you guys watching. Happy New Year again to each and every one of you guys. Hope you guys have a safe and happy 2024. Hope it's a good year for you guys. Excited to see what 2024. I can't even talk anymore. I'm so tired. I'm excited to see what 2024 has in store for me. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. And again, Happy New Year's. Until next time, guys. 73.